This is it right here. This is what Satan, if he had ultimate power and control and got to write the story and do whatever he want, this is what he would want for each one of our lives. You need to know that. He's not your friend. He's not your buddy. He is a thief who wants to steal from you, kill you, and destroy you. Yes, most of the time in our society, Satan is disguised as an angel of light. We know that. He disguises his intentions. He appears in classrooms and behind pulpits and in the halls of government offices. But every once in a while, as they say, the quiet part gets said out loud. The secret playbook is read for all to hear. And this, what we've read, is Satan's wish list for your life. He wants these things for you in one way or another. He wants you to be in isolation, in the tombs. That's where Satan wants you to live. Now, I mean metaphorically, right? I'm not saying go out to the funeral home and put out a cot. I'm saying Satan wants you to live in isolation from any fellowship, any community, and any friendship in this life. Satan wants you to have no local church, no meaningful friendships, no feeling of belonging anywhere. So if you're there today, you're living out part of Satan's desire for your life. He wants you, another thing, he wants you to love death. He wants you to harm yourself. He wants you to hate yourself. This man was surrounded by death. He spent his days cutting and harming himself. To Satan, that's a day well spent. Sure, cut yourself. Drink till your liver quits. Smoke till your lungs quit. Kill your children in the womb. It's all in a day's work for Satan. God, however, wants you to cherish your life and the life of others. He wants you to take care of your body and love the temple that he has given you. Satan devises new and creative ways for us to hate ourselves and hurt ourselves. However, we are supposed to love ourselves. And I don't mean that saturating ourselves in selfies and personality quizzes and taking Enneagrams till our thumbs fall off. I don't mean we wake up each day, like Joel Osteen says, and recite a mantra of I ams about yourself and how wonderful you are. No, I mean that we embrace Christian values such as contentment and joy and gratitude and peace for what Christ has done for us. We embrace that we are fearfully and wonderfully made by a loving God. We embrace that all men and women are made in the image of God and have value and worth because of that. I know who God made me to be, and I love who God made me to be. You should be able to say that. Satan wants you to be shameless. This man was naked and unashamed. He was violent and unashamed. God's desire for you is to have a functional conscience, to be sensitive to the prompting of the Holy Spirit and the weakness to those around you. He desires us to dress modestly and treat others with kindness, not to do whatever we want in this life with no shame, and to broadcast our sinful pleasures to the world. That's Satan, that's not God. And lastly, Satan wants you to operate in his strength. Was this man actually the strongest in town? If you busted out the bench press and the squat rack, was he actually? Probably not without all those demons inside him. However, he had a false strength so long as he served Satan. God's desire is that we not be consumed with a false worldly strength, but rather in our weakness we manifest God's strength. You can accumulate a lot of power and strength in this life by taking a deal with the devil, but it is a false strength that will one day be exposed at the coming of Christ. This man was in a season of shackles. Who knows for how long? I don't. I don't know where everyone is here today, whether you're in a season of joy and freedom or whether you're in a season of shackles. But I can promise you this, you're not as low as this man. You're not as down in the gutter as this man was. What does that mean? If God can do it for him, what was that? He can do it for you, right? Do you believe that for real? You better believe it.